I swear sometimes fans are better at making NBA jersey concepts than the actual professionals. Now, the NBA transitioned a little bit from that big logo look to a modern look recently, but there's a lot of teams like the Phoenix Suns, the Bucks, the Raptors, the Grizzlies that are now starting to wear a lot of their throwbacks because that's actually what's cool in the NBA, and people love buying those jerseys. So today we're going to go on a little green screen adventure and just go through some of the best fan-submitted jerseys I've seen on the internet, and I hope you appreciate it because there's some fire in these videos. All right, I'm going to get to the point quickly on this one because I'm going to just want to go through all these with you guys. I love a classic NBA jersey redesign. I love when fans or other people are doing them almost more than when the NBA is doing it. I'm on Behance. Behance, I think that's how you say it. I'm going to give credit to all of them. This guy, who is this? He's from Torino, Italy. Emini Graphic. Really good. Really good stuff. Let's go through the NBA jersey redesign. It says this collection of some of the NBA's jersey concepts redesigns have made from newest to oldest. The Toronto Raptors OVO. Now, the one thing about this immediately that you can see is it has the maple leaves in the sun. Obviously, it has the OVO Drake. It kind of reminds me of some of the concept that they have going, but these are sweet because of that shadowed maple leaf. I love that look right there. This one, though, if they wore these would be the best Raptors jerseys of all time, with exception of the giant raptor. But this one still has the OVO, but it has the Toronto Blue Jays / Maple Leafs look that I'm actually surprised Toronto hasn't used. The only team in the NBA in Canada, you have the Maple Leaf. It has that look of the Blue Jays, the baseball team, and of the hockey team and the Maple Leafs. These would be insanely good. When I look at it, before I even see the word, when you block out that word Toronto, you think Canada or Toronto. If I know it's a basketball jersey, I'm thinking Raptors, 100%. They should actually make a version of these, like, immediately. Atlanta Hawks, listen, I love it, but it's the same concept that we always get with the Hawks, and rightfully so, the black one. But this one's different. The white, like, come on. The white with, like, the silhouette of the bird, that's insane. And the details with the A. I mean, the NBA needs to make these. They're making a lot more money if they have all these going down. Oh, the red. These are very much classic Atlanta Hawks, it feels like. Yeah, it's a little more modern and clean than the old school one, but whew, they should do this. But the white one's still by far my favorite because the white one just hits different. But the lettering's cool and everything. The Warriors, I'm going to go, Now, I like them. They're clean. This would honestly strike me as a jersey that they'd actually wear every single game or every single day, and it'd be normal NBA jersey. But because of that, as a fan redesign or a graphic designer redesign, it doesn't necessarily strike me as like anything different than what I'm used to. Celtics. This is the hardest one. There's teams like the Celtics where you're just like, you're not really ever supposed to change your jerseys. It's the Celtics and Lakers. Like, I'm not been the biggest fan of the Lakers, city jerseys and things like that, neither with the Celtics. Because to me, that just throws off the Celtics. You're used to just the white jersey and the green jersey. But for a redesign, I'm going to give you it's a pretty decent one because he still kept it pretty simple. The Pistons. This one's dope. Now, once again, it doesn't beat the OG Piston jerseys with the thing, whatever it was, the piston and like the car. That's never going to be beat. The teal ones. They brought them back this year, actually. But this one's pretty sweet. I love the bullet type of thing here. And you can see it on the sides of the jerseys. This one's clean. It's like a jersey I would wear. That's a good one. Jazz. Can't lie, don't like it. I feel like the Jazz, I don't even like the Jazz actual jerseys right now. The Jazz, you got to go. As the Utah Jazz, you got to go with that purple and green look. Or you got to go something really yellow, which they did now, but I don't like the way they did it. But this is, man, if you're going to do a redesign, give me something with like a jazzy letter, music-wise. Oakland, we pretty much saw these. Love it. Nets, simple, but clean. I think the Nets are very easy ones to do because the black and white's so clean. These are great. These ones are great. They kind of look like the variation of the All Blacks they have right now, but adding the yellow. These also look very, normal that they have. I like the Brooklyn Nets one, but it's hard to mess up Brooklyn Nets. The Mav ones I don't like. These remind me of the Timberwolves right now, the ones with the different colors. Don't like that. Dallas is a hard one. They've never had the best jerseys, but these just aren't it for me. These are great because it's the green. I'd live with that one. Phoenix. Woo! That's clean. I'm in Phoenix right now. We're known for those orange and purple sunsets every single night. These ones are fire. It's a cooler way of doing the Valley ones without so much going on. Although I do love the Valley ones. Don't get me wrong. I love the Valley ones they've been wearing recently, or last year, I guess. They stopped wearing them now. But this one's clean. I'll give this one an A+, man. I would love to see Phoenix rocking these. Those are sweet. The Miami, I give up on Miami, man. They've already tried every single variation. These are cool. There's little palm trees in the pink, but or you know, it's palm trees in the black. I guess they're like just the palm tree leaves in the pink, but let's go for on this one. This is basically what the Clippers have. Not so sold. Don't love the whatever, like the bandana look thing up there. But it's doable. Clippers are a hard one to mess up too sometimes. But it seems very standard. These are clean. Now they're kind of like what the jerseys what they're wearing now, but look at the subtleness of that, the white and everything in there, the way this just works on the sides. This one is legit. I would actually see with the red and the aqua and the neckline and the arm line, I could actually see the Grizzlies wearing these, like something the NBA would actually release, especially with all the cool stuff going on here. They have like the G, they have the old Grizzly logo inside, they have the lettering, they have the current Memphis Grizzly looking thing there. This is the best one so far. Simple, but the best. Close with the Suns and all those ones. Oh, God, the Grizzlies have so many opportunities to have the best jerseys in basketball. And they do sometimes. When they have the ones right now with the yellow, when they're wearing yellow leg and arm sleeves, and they have the old school with the giant bear on it. The Grizzlies have so many options, man. Like, look how sick these are. Portland, I'm sorry, you can't beat the Blazers' current jerseys, the regular ones. Sacramento, don't love them. Too simple. This one, I like the gradient on the top, but also a little too simple for me, man. Like the Kings, I feel like with the king and the crown, there's so many good concepts that they could do. This just ain't it. This one not bad, though. Once again, don't mess with Celtics. Changing things. Bulls gradient, that's pretty nice. The black and red's beautiful and everything. We like those Phoenix ones. The Wolves ones, simple, but the lettering's cool how it gets smaller as it goes down. The white's clean. Philly, too standard. This one's pretty decent because of the stars, but nothing crazy. I mean, Phoenix does have a lot of brown mountains, so this one's interesting, but it's a no. I'm being brutally honest today. That's a yes. The Hawks, kind of like what they have. New York, we know, standard. These are the older ones, remember. I'm going to stop when we get to one that I'm just wowed by. Man, did he make the Utah Jazz jerseys? Did they take his jerseys? And the Cavs? I think this is, when he started making them older, I think he put input in the NBA because a lot of these are like the ones they have now. But honestly, his newer designs are way sicker, but these are great. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You got to use these concepts, man. You got to use all the concepts of the old jerseys. The Bucks, the Grizzlies, the Raptors. It doesn't get, the black. It doesn't get much sicker than the giant graphic ones. But most of these are pretty good. That's a yes. The Wolves ones, not so much for me. The Wizards, they did wear some of the ones with the giant wizards this year. That's the best one you can get, but I do like this colorway. I know it's America, it's DC, and the red, white, and blue makes sense, but I prefer this. Like, I prefer this type of wizards, like the magic, like the gold, blue, and white. Reminds me of like magical things, like a wizard does, like spells. I don't know. These Grizzly ones are all right. Those are nice. Suns, very simple. Remember, we're going back down, kind of. Hell no. I'm just going to roll through. I can't lie. These are pretty cool, man. I like this, like, concept of the, what do you call it? Like, the concept of that, like, the periods after the names. Where are they? Right here. This concept's pretty legit. Jazz period, Utah period, Salt Lake City, that's nice. That's a yes. That'd be kind of a cool change. Heat jerseys, too blazery. Now, this is a good Lakers concept. If you want to change something, just having the stars, you kind of keep the original concept, but you just add the stars, which I don't mind, actually. Same with these Celtics ones. Here's a good Celtics concept. You're changing the colorway a little bit, but you're keeping the original design. You know why I'm saying the greatest jerseys. They brought these back this year. The Piston Aqua. It really doesn't get better than those. You can't argue it gets better than those. Nets are looking good. Of course, anything with the giant hawk. Like I said, anything with the big logos on the front, man, those are the best. The Tetris-looking Denver Nuggets thing. The Warriors, that's why they went back to these. There was a couple more that these are freaking clean. The White Sox Bulls combo, sign me up. That's a yes. And that's all his from there. There's also, we're going to keep going, so don't worry, the City Reconstruct Project. This was done by all these guys. Lance, Ryan, Da Vinci, Unimox, Seth, Tori, Jazz, Unitracker, Casey. Just shouting out these guys and girls, whoever did it, just so you guys know. You guys can look that up. Here they are again, just so you know who the designers are. And let's get into some of these, man. First and foremost, the Hawks over here. Whew. Simple, but nice. But it has almost that little Twitter bird, which is sick. The Boston's good. The Brooklyn's good. I'm going to move myself a little bit so you can see these other ones. Buzz City's good. Denver, all right. I don't know what's going on here. What's that one on the bottom left? Cleveland Cavaliers. What does that say? I don't even know what that says. The San Francisco ones here are all right. Or is it the Motown right there? Motown's okay. These are much more like realistic designs, which is probably why I don't love them as much, but, you know, can't do anything about that. You got some nice ones over here, though. The New York is sweet. It's hard to see on the screen there, but this Wolves one's all right. The Bucks are all right. It's a couple decent ones. Nothing wow. I'm trying to see if there's a wow here. We're moving on. San Antonio's good, though. This was interesting. Also by the dude in Italy. An NBA soccer concept. The idea applies to some football kit graphics onto NBA current jerseys. Huh. Interesting. Let's look. Now, I'm not the biggest, soccer dude. So don't expect me to know what all the concepts mean. Please. So there's that. Don't expect me to know them all. But I'm just going to go through some of these. These are awesome. The Brooklyn ones up top are sick. The Boston ones are pretty good, even though I don't like changing Boston jerseys, but you get the concept and you have to change it when you're doing a soccer mix. Hornets, Cavs, Bulls. Woo! The Bulls one's nice. The Denver's nice. Detroit, that's like, what is it? Barcelona, Real Madrid, whatever the two are. I can't even remember. Not bad concepts. Indiana, kind of cool. Rockets, all right. Grizzlies are kind of cool. Lakers, Clippers, okay. Now, obviously, that Bucks one is sick. You can't hate that Bucks one, right? You just can't. New York looks good. Those graffiti kind of things look good, man. And it's the same concept for the Suns that we had in the earlier one. I just don't know how I feel about the Suns like that. It just seems like too much for an NBA jersey. It's going to be a no for me, dog. These ones are all right. The Jazz ones are legit, bro. The Jazz ones are legit. Like, come on. That ice cold jazzness. Yeah. Yes. They should do it. Let's go through a couple more. All right. We got these Atlanta Hawks jerseys. Not bad. Oh, this one's by Bojan Dumchik in Canada. Celtics. Thank you. You know why I'm saying thank you. Perfect. Yeah, add a little color on the edging there. But this is perfect. There's nothing more you need. The Brooklyn. Oh. Yes. Sign me up today. Charlotte, kind of what they got, but they're sick. Bulls, keeping it simple. Love it. Cleveland, kind of back to basics, but also keeping it simple and new. That Mavs one on the right. There's a Mavs jersey I like. Maybe the Mavs need to get rid of that just standard blue and white. It's this green, blue, and white that works. That one on the right is legit. Oh, my gosh. The Nuggets with the throwback colors. The Carmelo Anthony colors, I like to call them. I love it. The Pistons, pretty normal. Pretty much their jerseys. The Rockets, this is probably one of the better Rockets jerseys. The Rockets have the worst jerseys in basketball right now, in my humble opinion. They've had the best jerseys in the past with the pinstripe Rocket, but this one's bad. Not this one, the one they currently have. But this one on the screen's pretty good. Clean it up a little bit, you know? Indiana Pacers, the stripes, those are actually sick. Clippers, standard. Lakers did a great job, just like the Celtics. Good job, Boyan Demchuk, whatever your name is. This is how you're supposed to do Lakers jerseys. Oh, my gosh. These ones. My goodness. Wow. I don't even know what to say. They just look perfect. That was my favorite one so far. I think I just found a perfect jersey. I'm like in awe. Those are awesome. Miami, love it. That's cool. Miami Vice style with the original colors. Bucks, they kind of have that now, but love it. Yes. See, like, why does an NBA team do this? Like, listen to this guy. To Boyan. Perfect. NOLA, not bad. New York, standard as it should be. Oklahoma City, screw them. They stole our Sonics. Orlando. I don't know how I feel about the colorway, but I kind of like it at the same time. It's hard to mess up a Magic jersey. When you put the stars in there, it's hard to mess it up. Sixers, pretty standard. We kind of had these ones on the left, but these ones on the right for the Phoenix Suns. Why had we not had these before? Why didn't they do the Valley jerseys in white? Wow. That's a good one. Blazers, keep it simple. Always. Raptors, those are actually gorgeous. Kings, at least you added a crown, making it look good. I actually like that. I like the siding here, man. It's like the royal print on the sides. Those are nice. Spurs. Oh, my God. The mix of the black and white simple with the... Oh, my gosh. What? Spurs, where are you at? What? Do these. My goodness. Utah, also great, yes. I wish you made that in like the purple and blue, whatever. Wizards, simple but swag. Simple but swag. And last but not least, by Slam Studios, by Mickey Hamlin in Seattle, Halim. Just some Disney NBA uniform concepts for fun. We have a whole bunch here. Where do we start? Jazz of Frozen. I'm not even going to comment on much of these because they're just cool. There's something to look at. You got Toy Story with the dinosaur raptors, the Bulls and the Incredibles, Detroit Pistons with Cars, Boston Celtics with Monsters, Inc., Hornets with Monsters, Inc., oh, with the fur, Little Mermaid Miami, Wizards, Fantasia, Clippers, Pirates of the Caribbean, Blazers, Star Wars, that's fire. Rockets, Toy Story, that works at the pizza panel. Suns with the balloons, that's sick. Lakers and Mickey Mouse, it just feels right. Mickey Mouse bubble championship, right? Is what people say. Philly with Marvel, sick. Warriors of Disney World, that looks good actually. Spurs with Coco, I don't even know what Coco is, but that looks cool. It sure does. Brooklyn 101. That's sick. These people are creative, man. Winnie the Pooh with the grizzly bear. Nuggets and Snow White. Oh, that's nice. Bambi. Of course, Bucks and the Bambi. How did I not think of that? Lion King. Wally with the Pacer. Knicks and Finding Nemo. That's dope. Toy Story again with the Mavericks. A lot of Toy Story. Peter Pan and the Cavaliers. Jungle Book with the Wolves. Moana, I never know how to say it, with the Atlanta Hawks. Magic with Aladdin. As a Middle Eastern person myself, this is a great yes. Oklahoma City and Goofy, New Orleans and Finding Nemo as well. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Like and subscribe. Punch that button. I'm going to do some more Jersey stuff soon. I love y'all. Peace.